I think as a country, we're addicted to inexpensive product, and that all goes away if we continue to have these blockades, so to speak, with China, where we can't get access to that market and those type of goods. So there's no easy answer to it. I mean, I have this conversation. I try to educate. My family understands it because they hear me speaking to it. My friends are a little bit more, difficult. I have a lot of friends that don't understand why manufacturing is not brought back here to the U.S. and in a large scale way. But the easy answer to that is, one, as we learned last week at the board meeting, I mean, the attrition rate and the attendance rate and the fact that you can't get access to the skilled labor needed to make footwear here in the U.S. and do it in a large scale way.
Yeah, that's for sure.
One more thought too on this, the reciprocal tariffs. I mean, there's been a huge shift from China over the past 15 years. I mean, a very significant drop, almost 90% back in 2009 down to 56%. And a lot of these companies, and by value, it's an even bigger drop, much bigger drop. But the countries, as you mentioned, the companies that have moved to these other countries are now hit with new tariffs. And some of the places, Vietnam is going to be 46% if they don't get a deal on July 9th. Cambodia is 49%. And you mentioned just the population there. I mean, the concern is, what can these countries do to get a deal with the U.S.? I mean, what can they, how can they even the trade deficits if they don't have the population and the income to buy that much U.S. made goods? And so just wondering if in places like Vietnam and Cambodia, Bangladesh is another one, what are you hearing on the ground? Are you, is there any optimism that, just on the ground there or is there just a sense of nervousness heading toward July 9th?
Yeah, there's so much nervousness, especially from, the factory side, because, again, you're looking at this, there's massive investments now shifting out of China. And when you think about investments, your infrastructure, your personnel and everything, and you don't know where to go because it seems like a moving target, right? If you're going to set up shop in Bangladesh and then he hits Bangladesh with a tariff post July 9th, or Cambodia at 49% is not affordable, right? And, Vietnam at 46 is also not affordable.